Blue?
No, it wasn't someone from Blue.
Oh, it's so great to talk to you because you totally live and breathe Britney, and she's, completely a big deal to you. Does she know about you, and have you ever been hired by her people as a decoy?
I've never actually been hired as a decoy, but obviously I would love to do that because I would love to help Britney out if she ever needs anything. But there are a lot of pictures that have floated around, and people do get quite confused over which is her and which is me. So, yeah.
What do you make to the other Britney lookalikes here in the UK? Because I know there's about 3 or 4 others that, do the same job as you. Are you really catty with each other, or do you bump into each other a lot?
Well, I know quite a few of them, obviously, because I've worked with a few of them on gigs and stuff like that. And there's a couple that are all right. There are a few that are a bit that can be a bit catty, but there's a couple that, that I do respect. And I think at the end of the day, good for them, There's room for more than one Britney impersonator in this country, and we're all supporting Britney. We're all loving her. So it's not really about, a cat fight. We're all fighting for the same corner kind of thing. So it's kind of nice to sort of, to talk to someone that has the same life as you and goes through the same problems as you. It's almost... When I met one other Britney impersonator, Jude Prince, she actually, she answered a few questions, a few doubts in my mind. So it was actually quite nice, Do
you get stopped a lot? Do you get asked for your autograph on a regular basis?
Yes, I do. Yeah, I do.
And do you ham it up and go, okay, here you go, and sign it from Britney?
Yeah, definitely. I just came back from Barcelona yesterday, and on Friday evening I did a show out there, and it was just mental. I turned up in this big limousine Hummer, and obviously the windows are blacked out, but I could see the people and they couldn't see me, and there was 300 or 400 people just lining up outside this Hummer.
No way.
And it was just, when I opened the door, they just went mental, and everyone was screaming and trying to get an autograph and trying to get a picture. And obviously I tried to sign a few autographs, but there was just too many people. It was just impossible.
So you really get a taste for what Britney experiences in her day-to-day life.
Definitely. It's you want to stand there and speak to everybody, and everyone's screaming. There's so much energy. It's nice in a way because everyone's giving you so much, love and stuff like that. But it's very difficult because you can't speak to every single person, and I do sometimes come away feeling I feel really bad that I couldn't speak to that person. But it's cool.
Absolutely
phenomenal world that you live in. I have to ask, and I'm going to come in with the question of, you said that you get hired for lots of cash. Is it a lot of money? How much would someone pay to have you go and perform, say, 5 or 6 songs at a birthday party or a club opening or something?
Well, I can't exactly say how much specifically, but it's a fair amount. It's a good living. I can't complain. It's really good.
Well, let's go on to talking about the money, because I hear that you spend 15 grand a year on looking like Britney.
Yeah, I do. I spend quite a lot of money.
Can you talk us through that? Because automatically, what jumps to mind is surgery.
Right.
Have you had it?
I haven't had any surgery. I've been really lucky because I'm actually a natural lookalike, and I haven't had any surgery whatsoever to enhance my looks. So I've been really lucky like that. But what I do spend a lot of money on is makeup, clothes, facials, beauty products, costumes, studio. I mean, being Britney is not cheap. It's very expensive.
But a lot of fun. And I've
of course.
actually got a list of all the things that you've spent your cash on. I've been doing my research. So
God, you're going to make me cry.
Your yearly body bill, Lorna, looks like this. 40 quid a week on facials. So that's over 2 grand a year on facials. You're spending £6,000 a year on haircuts, colour and extensions. 80 quid a month in waxing.
Well, yeah, you've got to keep it smooth. For these skimpy outfits, you really have got to keep it smooth.
80 quid, though? You must be a Yeti.
Well, I'm not.
Or not, I'm thinking.
Well, I would be if I didn't have the waxing.
Eyebrow threading and tint, 30 quid every 2 weeks. You spend a lot, obviously, on your beauty products, your makeup. A bottle of bio oil a week at 15 quid.
Yeah, I do use quite a lot of that stuff. I'm not very good. I do use, when I put body cream on or whatever, or buy it, or I like to put a lot on. I like to kind of really drench myself in it and let it soak into my skin. You know, I don't put my clothes on straight away. I let it drench through the skin, and then obviously I get dressed afterwards. So I probably use a little bit too much of that, but I think it's really good.
So the credit crunch hasn't hit Britney Spears lookalikes?
No, they say in times of war and crisis, the two people that will always be all right is entertainers and people in the catering trade. So, and I've been all right so far. Touch wood.
Now, you go on magazine shoots when people draft you in to look like Britney.
Yeah.
Which other looky-likeys have you worked with in the industry?
I've worked with a really, really good Victoria Beckham, who's amazing. I've worked with a few Paris Hiltons. I've worked with Natalie Reid in America, who's the #1 Paris Hilton lookalike. And I've worked also with a Kate Moss lookalike. I've worked with, so many, lots of different ones. I've worked with a Diana Ross. I've worked with a Sven. Every celebrity you can mention, I've probably worked with them.
What about the Peter Andres and the Jordans?
I did have a friend, a very, very close friend of mine, and she was a Jordan lookalike, and she was really, really great fun.
I'm thinking that she would have had to have surgical enhancement to look like Jordan.
I think her boobs are actually natural in a weird twist of fate. Her boobs are actually really, really massive, but they were natural.
Blimey. Let's hope for her that Jordan doesn't go down a few cup sizes.
No.
Unbelievable talking to you on tonight's show. I'm totally chuffed. And what's the future hold for you? I mean, will there come a day when you want to do something else with your life? What would that be?
I don't know. I mean, my life is Britney, so hopefully it always will be. I can't see her leaving my life anytime yet.
So you'd never want to impersonate a different celebrity?
Well, no, not really. I feel like I've been doing Britney for so long that if I did somebody else, it wouldn't be quite right.
How many times have you seen her in concert?
Twice.
Only twice?
Only twice, yeah. I mean, she doesn't come to the UK a lot, and I've never really been able to hit it like in America when she's done like the House of Blues tour. I never managed to get over at that time, so yeah.
Something tells me, Lorna, from speaking to you on the phone tonight, you're going to be an absolute hit, whatever you do. You're an absolute starlet, and thank you so much for coming on Girls Talk tonight.
Thank you for having me.
Pleasure.